is when, you know, when you get some gear, when he starts leaning forward in the balls, that ball will be bouncing out of here.
Way away.
That's not recoverable. I mean, it's recoverable, but not, you can't act on it and shut down the running game.
Right.
So that's one thing to work on. Okay. Now let's talk about throwing for a second.
Come listen to this, Bennett.
All right, drop your. Let's just drop your mitt real quick. A lot of times, removing the mitt will enhance their sensation and their feeling and their throwing mechanic, because they get so worried. They get so worried about that mitt dragging them down. Not worried about it, but that mitt tends to drag their front side. So we'll learn the mechanic no glove, and then add the glove to it. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's start between these balls with your toes.
Come up and stand on the line, man.
All right, so stand on the line. Okay. All right, now you hit your secondary position. Make sure your toes, get wide. All right, now put the ball in your glove hand. All right, so now just go ahead and throw to the center of that net right there, and let's take a look at it. Okay. Got a decent little arm. Get on that line again. Okay. You don't have to go crazy with it. I know you're not fully loose. Actually pretty good on the lower half. Okay, now come around this side over here. Now film it again and I'll show you what to look for. Go ahead, go again. Okay, all right, relax for a second. Now, what you'll see when you go back and look at this video is that here's what you're doing. When you catch, this is just a throwing drill. So when you work your transition, your first movement is there. Okay. All right, that's just adding more time to the throw. So what we want to do, your lower half's pretty good. You got a good little jab in there. You're working straight down the line. We won't mess with a whole lot of that. I think it could be faster. And we'll get that faster here in just a second. So lower half's pretty good. Not going to mess with that. What I'd encourage you to do is start paying attention to the transition up top here. So there. Make sense? All right, work that a little bit.
Okay. Still dropped it a little
Still
bit.
looped it a little bit. Now, hey, okay, so you got the right idea. You're just losing sight of one piece. When you transition, you're transitioning up here where you're supposed to be, but your next movement is here. So stand over here again. Just not on that net though. Let him hit it. Come off that net a little bit. So when we transition, watch, my hand never goes back down. That makes sense? Still lost it. Okay, so let's just stand up. Actually, go from the knee, from both knees. All right, so you're just going to throw it from a knee, okay? So we take the lower half away, because we just want to focus on the upper half. All right, so now I just want you to work on imagining that transition up and throw. Okay, start with the ball in front. Okay, yeah, right there. Now get it up, get your fingers behind the ball instead of coming over here. Get your fingers out in front of you, okay? Here you go. That was a really big loop right there. Get up top. Yeah, right there. Can you feel a little bit of tension on your shoulder right there?
A little bit.
When you do that, he may find that this gives him a little bit of soreness right there because he's using different muscles for this method. So it's okay. I mean, it's just part of it.
That's really how he should be throwing the ball, though.
Correct. So hold tight, hold tight. Now, one thing I noticed is that you grab the ball a different way every time. You might grab it this way sometimes, you might grab it that way.
That's just how we doesn't matter which way you grip it.
It doesn't for general purposes, but as you get older, you start throwing harder. And if I were to throw a two-seam down there, a two-seam off the pitching ground is designed to sink and run, right? I don't want to throw two seams as a catcher. I want to throw a four-seam, okay? So try to pay attention now at a young age on how you're gripping the ball. And the way I used to do this when I was little, I was his age. I'd lay in my bed at night and I'd throw it up and I'd try to hit the ceiling. I had a hole in the ceiling. So I would try to just dot the ceiling with it, just tap it and let it fall back down. But when it came back down, I'd catch it and try to work on my grip. Or I would just flip a ball up, then rotate it in my hand and try to grab that four-seam grip. Very rarely did you not see me with a baseball in my hand when I was at the house. Just trying to work on grabbing that grip as fast as I could. So just something to think about, you know, as you get older. So yeah, that's right there. Go over on that reverse C.
So you go for the extension key?
Yep. So what you're working on right there is when you get full, just keep those hands. You might get a little front side on this drill. Keep those hands coming and try to hit the ball straight back up the middle. Don't pull it. Be easy to pull. Good. Good. That ball's laying down a little bit for you right there. Ah,
Loop.
you feel it?
Loopy loop.
Hold on, wait. Now this is a learning moment. When you can feel that right there, you couldn't feel it a minute ago, could you? But the fact that you just felt that lets me know that no matter whenever, for the rest of your life, you should know that feeling now. Because you just experienced it. You stopped it in mid-motion. We didn't say a word to you, did we? Okay? So now it's on you. When you're warming up and you're getting loose, for example, you gotta have good throwing motion. Okay? Okay? Work it through. So when me and your brother were working on throwing, really worked on that right there. Good ball. You gotta work for it, don't you? All right, work to get there. All right. So now let those shoulders rotate when you come through this. Ready? Okay, that's getting better. He's kind of in between the loop and then where we want to be.
Yep.
So that's good. That's really good. Just get it up, let it flow. Get it up there and go. Okay, now finish your throw. Work it out in front of you. There you go. Good. Finish it. You're just stopping your throw. Finish it. Let me show you one. Right here.
This is what he means by finish, Matthew. Watch how he finishes it. See his shoulder come down all the way through, just like if you were pitching.
Everything's finishing right there. So again, we're gonna work it here. All right. Yeah. See that ball lay down for you? Better transition. That was a good one right there. Can you see the difference in that?
That last one was good.
That was a really good one, that last one. Now, I'll come back behind it.
See him moving forward every time.
All right, go again. Stop. You're losing focus. Stop. Collect your thoughts. What are you trying to do? Now execute. All right. You can get it better. Yeah, your transition's starting to get lazy again. Get it back up. Ah. There's a big loop right there. Go back up top. What I want you to see is the rotation when he does it right. Okay, get it up. Ah, did you feel where it's coming from? Where was it at? Where'd the ball go? To your thigh? Do we want to go there? Where do we want to go? Get up there. Good. Reach out for your target. Reach out for it. Get it up and go. Ah. You know how many times you have to do this to learn it? All right, that bucket ain't gonna fix it. Okay.
Hey, watch out when he's out there.
Are you going outfield line down? Okay. So you see how this gives him attainable goals that he can do. That's good. So if you go back and watch that, you can see that rotation is running this way now.
Yeah.
Get it up. Close. Really, really close. Ah, lost it right there. Now pay attention to this. When you lost it, where'd that ball go? It pushed it up, right? Okay, so get it up, throw it down here. Still looping. So let's just go through it slow, okay? See the ball? I'm sorry, not see the ball. Imagine it, put the ball in your glove hand. In your glove hand, imagine the pitcher there. All right, so I'm gonna say quarter turn, you're gonna turn this ball to you, okay? I'm gonna say transition, you're gonna work it right there. I'm gonna say separate. When you separate, you're gonna go here, and then I'm gonna say throw, okay? All right, so ball out in front, quarter turn. Quarter turn, just turn it. You might wanna get in front of this one.
Okay.
Don't cross the play line. Stay square. All right. Ball out in front. On me. I command everything. Ball out in front. Quarter turn. Just turn it, face it right to your face. There you go. Transition. Separate. Throw. That's all I'm looking for.
Again,
And
sit.
that might be the
Do
way
that
to
one more
start.
time.
All right, you ready? Ball out front. Quarter turn.
Shouldn't he just turn the ball,
Yeah,
not
just
its
turn
wrist?
the ball. You don't have to turn everything. Well, the wrist is going to turn just a little bit.
Okay.
So it's just going to be, boom, right there. Just turn it right underneath to your face, okay? All right, ball out front. Get out front, like you catch it. Out front, stiff elbow, remember? Good. Quarter turn. Transition. Separate. Throw. Good. Now throw the ball. Finish your throw. So it might be good to start him at this one before, and then let him hook it all together. Ready? Quarter turn. Transition. Separate. Get that front shoulder strong. Throw. Good. Now see if you can do it slow. There's no race here. Do it slow on your own. Walk through it. That's money right there. So you see when they struggle with that little thing, take it all the way back to the building blocks. And I think you lost it right there. You went down on that one. Where's your hands right now? Is that where you want to be? All right. Good. That's acceptable right there. Although it's a little bit lazy. Okay, so now let's do this. Now get in your secondary position. We got 2 left. Now let's see if you can work through it slowly. There's no race here. Work through it slowly. That's a horrible stance. Now get in your real secondary position. Widen the feet. Think about your toes. Sit in the chair. Now just work through it slow. Now I want you to stand up. Okay, that's probably my fault. Should have been a little clearer. So we're gonna work just like you throw. Okay. All right. Good. Slow. There's no race. Okay. So.
Still big loop at the end.
Let's pick them up.